Oh, I'm out here at a funeral home today, here in Paragould, Arkansas. And you see a lot of people, they've passed away. This person lived from 1880 to 1960, 1883 to 1961. That was mother and father. And she was 3 years older than him. My video is, you see, there's a lot of people out here in the cemetery. Cemeteries all around the world, people die before their time. There's people out here that had heartbeats. There's people out here that live just like me and you. There's a lot of people out here in the world that they're not alive no more. They're not walking and talking. They're not feeling and hearing and seeing. And I know that my time will come one day. Eventually, everybody's time comes. But it depends on what kind of mark you leave. And there's a lot of people out here pretty much that, you know, they fought for our country. There's people out here that shouldn't be here, people who have been killed, people who may have, you know, killed themselves, people who died from cancer. There's people living right now that's dying. It's sad to know that you're going to be in the ground and everything you stand for is just, no one really knows you. It's like me amongst the whole world. No one knows I exist. I walk past millions of people every day. Nobody knows the toll that the world has took on me or how I see things in our country. But pretty much, it's pretty hard, you know, when you really look at statistics and you see things. There's people who died when they were born. A lot of people didn't even have a chance. And it's sad, but that's how it really goes. When you look at statistics and you got people that come out here and they visit and they come out here and they see their loved ones. And, you know, they're missed. You know what I mean? And in the long run, people are forgotten. You know, some people aren't. But you know, you can't feel anything when you're dead. And, you know, a lot of people out here, you know, I'm not LeBron James. All these people out here are famous. People remember them forever. But who remembers these people out here? Nobody. Who remembers these people, the soldiers? I feel that when people pass away and they die, a soldier should have their face engraved into their tombstone, so if a person comes out here and visits or looks around, you know exactly what that person looked like that fought for your freedom in the United States of America or any country. It doesn't matter who you are, what your race is. I'm Indian, Irish, Dutch, Black, and Italian. It doesn't matter what your race is. Deep inside, when we're all gone, we're still human. There's only one race, the American race. People are, you know, I feel that if you're married and you lose your wife or you lose your husband, sometimes you don't move on because the one for you is in the cemetery. Well, I feel like that sometimes, that the girl that I'm searching for that could bring me happiness, I've dated plenty of people and they were no good. I feel that the one for me is probably already buried. You got so many young women out here getting killed by jealous guys. You got people getting shot and killed, going through divorces. You got husbands that call themselves husbands killing all their kids. There's something wrong with people that have guns and they feel like that's the easiest way to end life or end other people's lives. There's people here in the cemetery before their time because somebody shot up a Waffle House. Somebody got innocently killed by a cop or got shot by the police. So many people are in a cemetery before their time and there's no reason for it. Who were they? What kind of work did they do? What kind of job did they do? What kind of impact did they leave on somebody's life? Some people inherited all these people's stuff out here when they died, and the people got all that stuff and don't even appreciate it. It gave them a better life, while there's people out here that work all their lives and never have nothing. I mean, 1 million people will view Michael Jordan dunking. 1 million people will view LeBron James smiling in the game. But the facts is, that's all scam. We don't need sports in America. We don't need TV actors. What we need is news and people that enjoy working. People work 16 hours a day in life for 70 years straight to end up here. Don't make no sense. And most of the time they're working for a job, and those jobs all around the world make thousands and millions of dollars off your labor, and they're living up the dreams while you're working. Only thing we can say is we give thanks to people who open companies, because there's people out here that don't mind working, and people know that people make a lot of money off of them. But to be in here at the end of life, and there's people who've been here for 40, 50, 100 years, and nobody even knows who they are. It's sad that no one knows what kind of mark they left on the world. And when you look around, all these movie actors are known. So I'm here at the cemetery today. You got young babies that died from when they were born. There's all types of people in the cemetery, all types of races. People come from all over, from different countries, different places. You got blacks, Mexicans, whites. It doesn't matter what color you are. Having a heartbeat is delicate. And a lot of people do videos about cemeteries, but they don't come out here and get down like this. My video's deeper than just coming out here just saying one or two things. Why don't somebody give me 10 million views? Why don't somebody pay attention to me for once? I was born by myself and I die by myself. Your brain is your power. You can teach your brain anything. Why don't somebody listen to what I got to say? Because when you look at statistics at the end, this is where you end up. No matter how hard you work, no matter how faithful you've been, you can end up here anytime, any second, any minute. This is a cemetery. This is where people come. And then some people can't afford to be buried, and they get killed, or they get burned if they can't afford to be buried. And I don't think that's right. I think that people should be buried for free. Nobody should be burned. There's people who want to be burned. I mean, what's the point of it? You know? So I guess I'm going to get in my car before my time runs out for recording. I only got a certain length that I can record. But you got a lot of people that's in here, like I say, and it's crazy to see. You got people out here visiting, driving in a Honda over here. Some people just like to drive around sometimes to come out here and look at people's caskets. But for me, it's more than that. Like this one says soldier over here. You know, for me, it's more than that. It ain't just coming out here and seeing that somebody's dead. You don't know who they were. And it's sad, one day I'm gonna die and I can't walk, I can't talk, I can't hear, I can't see, I can't breathe. And then your life just ends. And there's people out here that cherish you and love you, but I want to be known forever, man. I don't just want to be buried and forgotten. I'm out, y'all. Deuces. Deuces. Y'all want to know what my hoodie says? Hood things come to those who hate. Like I say, it's just a sweater I bought. I may be judged by how I dress or even for what I'm doing, but I don't feel like I've done anything wrong, but spoke the truth upon people that I didn't know and people that nobody really remembers, you know? That's it, man. Deuces. I'm out.